Here's your drink.
Hey, thank you so much.
So what do you want to do today?
I don't know, that's a really good question.
What is that? I haven't seen that before.
Sing what?
That, the mural.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's George Washington, right?
I think so. It says, "Welcome to Somerville."
Home of the first American flag, Prospect Hill.
I don't know where it is, so we should
Where
probably
is
look it up.
Prospect Hill?
What do you think?
That's not far at all.
No, we can go, I think it's right down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Look, Hannah, it's the tower. Oh, it's really big.
So beautiful.
Yeah, are you gonna be able to handle it?
I don't think so, no.
Maybe I can like call you or something while like we're going up. Or like FaceTime
Oh,
on
that's
Facebook.
really good, so I could see everything.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mushamuckawalk. As the Algonquin or Sagamore tribe used to stay in Charlestown.
Who's that?
I'm Larry Wilworth. May I be your guide to help explain some of the history?
Now? Sweet.
Prospect Hill is the highest feature outside of Boston. Where you're standing right now is the actual height of the hill in 1776. You would be able to see all the way from the Mystic River to the Charles River over to Dorchester Heights.
Wow. Can you believe that?
General George Washington assigned 4,000 colonial soldiers right here on this hill.
Why does it say 1903 when you're talking about the revolution?
I'll tell you about 1903 when we get to the top.
So, why is the flag important?
It is the grand Union flag for the colonies. And in response to the British declaring the colonies in revolt, General George Washington directed that this flag be flown from the most visible point, which happens to be Prospect Hill. When this flag was raised on January 1st, 1776, disgruntled British citizens are transformed into independent Americans. We celebrate this raising of the flag by a short parade and a ceremony on this very spot. I invite you all to come here January 1st and see this.
Can we go inside?
Absolutely, let's go. The Siege of Boston went from the 20th of April, 1775 to March, 1776. After the Battle of Bunker Hill, there was continual fighting between the colonial soldiers and the British from this hill. Religious intolerance in the New World was the order of the day, until General Washington came to the Continental Army and insisted that all religions, denominations, and faiths be respected. That continued throughout the Revolution and into the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Like those castles in like Europe.
That spiral staircase got me dizzy, though, I swear.
What a view. Wow. You see the Boston skyline?
Yeah.
Now you see that little spire between above the high-rise buildings that looks like a point on the top of it?
Yeah.
That's the Custom House Tower. That was the highest building in Boston in 1930. Just to let you know how much it's grown. The Zachem Bridge, they say that the British frigate Somerset, the one that Paul Revere rode behind when he was doing his famous ride on the 18th of April, where that ship was anchored is where the pier of that bridge is. The Civil War monument is in Milk Row Cemetery, honoring the Somerville Guard and the men from Somerville, Massachusetts. On the 15th of April, 1861, President Lincoln called for 75,000 volunteers. In fact, the first regiment to go was from Massachusetts. And those men, the Somerville Guard, encamped on this hill in April 1861 at the start of the Civil War.
That's Boston.
But Somerville was a town in 1842. In the 1800s, the population of this area doubled about every 10 years. People moved to Somerville because of the clean air and the housing. There were, at the turn of the century, 120 years ago, 8 train stations and 24 trolley lines in Somerville alone. This tower was erected in 1903 by funds donated by Union Square Women's Organization. There were hundreds of people here to commemorate the dedication of this tower in 1903. This tower gives us a snapshot of our early revolutionary history.
I could literally be up here like all day just staring at everything.
These days, on Prospect Hill Park, people get married here, they have picnics, we have events, hopefully for long in the future.